All right, so much cooler air working into the state. We're seeing temperatures already falling back into the 50s in part of the state. Let's take a live look right now from our iCam in New London. You'll notice a wind out of the north and west around 3 miles per hour. Temperatures down to 64 degrees and clear skies. Those clear skies will continue. Your weather headlines, we are looking at open window weather kind of night. What do we mean by that? Well, with temperatures falling back into the middle 50s, it's a good night to open up the window, air out the house, and of course, give the air conditioner a break, especially because we are going to be dealing with some extreme heat by the end of the weekend and throughout much of next week. Another perfect weekend on tap. We are talking nice warm conditions, low humidity, and lots of sunshine, but then our attention turns to that dangerous heat and humidity for much of next week, and we do have a first alert weather day in effect for that. So what are we talking about in terms of extreme heat? Well, Monday and Tuesday, hot and muggy conditions work in. We're talking actual air temperatures right around 90 to 93 degrees. You factor in the humidity, we're looking at heat index values 95 to 100 degrees. That will have an impact on outdoor plans, but then even warmer weather arrives by the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, and that's when we could be actually looking at near record heat with heat index values at 100 or even exceeding 100 degrees. This is one of our computer models. This is the latest European model for Wednesday at 2 p.m. And you'll notice temperatures in the Connecticut River Valley in the Hartford area closing in on 100 degrees, 96 in Middletown, 98 in Waterbury. And this is just the temperature. This doesn't factor in the humidity. When you factor in the humidity, heat index values at this temperature would be around 107 to 110. So that's why we're taking a close look at this as we head into next week, because it does look like we could see very hot conditions come Monday and Tuesday, and then extreme heat working in by that Wednesday, Thursday time frame. But right now, it is cool and comfortable out there. 59 in Willimantic, 63 in Hartford, 64 in New Haven, and 70 degrees in Bridgeport. First Alert Live Radar scanning the state. We are quiet from border to border. Our live radar out of Windsor Locks not picking up on anything, and that will be the story over the next several days. It's all thanks to a big area of high pressure that will remain in place over the Northeast. That's going to provide us with all of the sunshine, the warm conditions, and yes, that low humidity, the high pressure locking in that drier air. Now, when does the humidity return? Well, we're nice and comfortable through the weekend, but then by Sunday night into Monday, we start to see that dew point increase a bit. Still in that pleasant category, but by Tuesday, you'll notice those dew points rising back into the 60s, and it looks like by the Wednesday, Thursday time frame, dew points will be in the 70s, meaning oppressive humidity returning to the state. Here's the forecast overnight. Temperatures overnight falling back into the middle 50s. Tomorrow, a spectacular day on tap. Temperatures upper 70s to low 80s out there. And let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. You'll notice 86 for your Saturday, 90 on Sunday, and this starts the heat wave because we are at 90 on Sunday and in the low to middle 90s for all of next week. Again, I think there's a chance we could make a run at 100 degrees come Wednesday of next week based on the latest computer guidance. And along the shoreline over the next 7 days, low to middle 80s through Sunday, and then we're into the low 90s as we head into next week. Erin, back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you very much.